Hi. So 6 months back, I got a breast reduction surgery, and it was one of the best decisions of my life. So I'm gonna walk you through my entire journey because when I was getting the breast reduction, I couldn't find any like videos that were catered to Indians, and I think this might be helpful if you're planning to get the surgery or if anybody you know is planning to get the surgery. So I went from an F cup to a D cup, which honestly is not that drastic of a change, but it's still something, and I'm glad I did it. So yeah, I'll just tell you everything. I've written it down. So my surgery took place on 18th of July, which is approximately 6 months from now. 6 months, approximately 6 months back. So yeah, the entire surgery costed me 1,20,000. The thing is, you can see if your insurance can cover the surgery because in some cases I think it does when it's like medically related for like back pain or something like that. But do get it checked. Do like check if you can get your insurance to cover it. So yeah, and so when I went for the consultation, I wasn't really planning on getting the surgery. Like, my God, the construction.
One eternity later.
So the construction is still going on, but I think you can hear me. So yeah, I went in for the consultation, not expecting to get the surgery done, not even expecting to, like, even start the process. But my mom was there with me, and she was like, let's just get it over with. Let's just book the earliest slot and, do that. And I'm so glad I did it because otherwise I'm sure I would have backed out, or if not backed out, I would have taken like a long time to make the decision. And yeah, so I'm glad that happened. So after 5 days after my consultation, I got the surgery. And when I tell you, I was so scared because this is the first surgery I ever got. And this is a plastic surgery nonetheless. So it was very scary, and I was only scared about the anesthesia part, which is very weird because I don't know, I was like, what if I wake up during surgery? And I don't know, it was all these like paranoia that I was having. So yeah, so I went in for the surgery, and I was crying before the surgery a lot, but it worked out. But yeah, so when I went, they first put me on IV drips, then they gave me a few injections and stuff to prep for the surgery. And a few hours later, the doctor came and he did the markings and everything. So that happened, and then later on the surgery was, I think, like an hour after the markings. So after that was done, I got the surgery. It was 2 hours long, and I didn't feel anything because I was on general anesthesia and I was completely knocked out. So I didn't feel anything. But I think the surgery did extend to 2.5 hours or something like that. But yeah, and I was very scared of about the anesthesia, like I told you. But the doctor was very supportive. He spoke me through the entire process, and like he spoke to me about like my favorite Netflix show and everything. So he distracted me. So it was all good. So after the surgery, for some reason, I did not feel any discomfort. Usually people feel a lot of discomfort and they feel drowsy, and there's still that anesthesia's effect is still there. But for me, it was completely worn off. And I felt hungry after the surgery, but I wasn't allowed to eat anything, which I also had a breakdown about. But yeah, so so the surgery went very smooth. After the surgery also, I was very comfortable. The only discomfort I really faced was in the night when I was trying to sleep. I could not sleep at all because the hospital was so uncomfortable. I mean, hospital beds are generally uncomfortable, so I was just not able to sleep. 18 hours post-op, and I'm eating food. I couldn't sleep last night, so that was fun. But yeah, I'm not in a lot of pain, but I can't really stand up because getting a head rush and I feel like I'm gonna faint. But apart from that, everything is good. So yeah, so after that was done, I requested for an early discharge because of the discomfort, and they did give me an early discharge. I got discharged the next day, and the thing is, they connect these tubes on your body to drain the blood, and they had to remove it earlier than it was supposed to be removed because I requested for an early discharge. So there was a tube from here and a tube from here, and they took it off, and oh my god, it hurt so bad. I was literally screaming and crying, and so they just took out, wait, it was just very bad, but that was the only painful process. Otherwise everything else went very, very, very smoothly. I didn't experience any discomfort. So then after that I went back home, finally going home, which was very comfortable for me because I could sleep in my own bed and everything. So after going back home, I just had a lot of like dressing on me, like the bandages and everything. I am 3 days post-op. So because of that, I felt a little uncomfortable, but apart from that, like I didn't feel any pain. There was nothing. But yeah, then 1 month later, I got my stitches removed, and then I recovered slowly, and now I'm completely fine. So yeah, that was my experience getting a breast reduction in India. And if you guys have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram. My Instagram will be mentioned in the description below. And if any of you or any of your friends are planning to get a breast reduction surgery, then you should, I think, just go for it, because it was the best decision that I've ever taken. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. I'll see y'all. Bye.